the call for Rwanda and the DRC to stop its cooperation with land territories they've occupied. We call on Rwanda to respond to Security Council's demands to stop support to the M23 and withdraw their military units. This is necessary, first and foremost, for the Congolese people, civilians. Owing to the hostilities since the start of the year, thousands of Congolese have died, hundreds of thousands have been internally displaced, the majority of them repeatedly so. In conflict-affected regions, there are ubiquitous human rights violations, including sexual violence and the recruitment of children into the ranks of illegal armed groups. We shouldn't forget that behind these statistics, there are actual people. They're paying with their lives and the well-being of their families for the inability of politicians to settle their differences at the negotiating table. We're disquieted by the growing trend of the conflict's regionalization and the sharpening of disagreements between states in the Great Lakes region. Clearly, under these circumstances, what we need is to intensify regional diplomatic efforts. First and foremost, they should be focused on the implementation of consensus-based decisions taken at the AU Summit and the EAC SADC Summit. This is the only path towards sustainable political formulae for settling the crisis. There cannot be a military solution. We welcome the important agreements reached following the EAC SADC Summit on the 24th of March. We are expecting for the roadmap of practical steps on settling the crisis to be effectively implemented, as well as for the effective work of the high-level facilitator panel, made up of well-respected political leaders from the region. We support our African colleagues' focus on harmonizing the Luanda and Nairobi processes. We've also taken note of the fact that the presidents of the DRC and Rwanda met in Doha with Qatar's mediation. We hope that this meeting will be a step on the way towards the normalization of relations between the two states. On a separate note, we'd like to underscore that without resolving the status of the M23, a viable political formula for ending the conflict cannot be found. Since the very start of the escalation, we've followed with alarm developments surrounding MONUSCO. Attacks on peacekeepers are unacceptable under any circumstances. Peacekeepers' safety is a priority for all of us. The escalation of the crisis has had a most serious impact on the mission's ability to effectively implement its mandate. We stand convinced that the Council must swiftly respond to the situation as it unfolds. We shouldn't put up with the status quo that's been imposed, especially in areas that are under 23 control now. The situation of peacekeepers in Goma and surrounding areas is unstable. It cannot remain this way going forward. The reputational risks to UN peacekeeping are simply too high. What's highly dubious in our view is the hospitality extended by MONUSCO to members of European private military companies. We want to reiterate that MONUSCO's mandate as regards disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration of former combatants bestowed upon it by the Security Council bears no relation to the events we witnessed thanks to the media's reporting. Given the potential further transition of MONUSCO, the Council must first and foremost consider the situation on the ground. We must act in a timely fashion without allowing for the situation to deteriorate due to any changes in the configuration of the peacekeeping presence in the country. It's important for us to hear the opinion of Secretariat colleagues on this front. We will ascribe serious significance, without a doubt, to the position of the host country, and we hope that we will be apprised of it in the very near future. To conclude, we'd like to once again express our solidarity with the government and people of the DRC. The Russian Federation insists on the need to respect the sovereignty, territorial integrity, independence, and unity of the DRC as per the UN Charter. We will continue working to achieve this in practice, as well as for the crisis to be settled diplomatically. I thank you.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for their statement, and I now give the floor to the representative of the United Kingdom.
Thank you, President. Let me start by thanking